Mm. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Same.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, okay. Every day I'm exhausted now. I like struggle to find any energy.
Yes, I completely agree.
I don't know why. I don't know, but that's how it is.
I think as it gets hotter, it's just getting harder.
Yeah. How hot is it in Texas right now?
Well, it's what, 8? My husband just took the girls outside because it's the first time it's been under 100 since this morning.
Gosh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they're going out to play when they should be going to bed, but they need to get the energy out.
right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I remember the hot Texas humid days. Oh, it's hard.
Hey,
Well,
Chelsea.
hey, hey guys, hey Dawn.
Hi.
So my daughter's here. She like
Hi.
she is kind of attached to me. So I'm like, hey, if you can be quiet, you can be here for a little bit.
Is that an Elsa or Anna costume?
What is it?
Anna.
Anna.
Yep. We pretty much stay in our pajamas all day long
Yep.
here. No point, right? All right. God. Okay. Yeah, that's cute for Quinny. Good job. Yeah. All right, you gotta be quiet, okay? Okay. All right, let's just wait maybe one more minute. I changed it so I don't have to accept people into it, which is nice. Okay, you gotta be quiet if you're gonna be in here, okay? Okay. And I am recording, so we will have this to share when we're done. If anyone missed it, I know it can get confusing with time zones and everything.
Okay.
Hey, Lindsay. Emily's
Hey.
here. All right, awesome. Hey.
Hi.
Oh, my friends are here. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Hey, Emily.
He's cute for Gwenny.
Okay, but you gotta be quiet, okay? Sorry. I'm like, we're just gonna wing it with her in the room. Okay, but you
All
gotta be quiet.
You.
Yeah, that's mommy. Okay, well, should we get started? It's 1 minute after. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. We're just gonna get started, I think, because we're recording. So if some of your people aren't here quite yet, I'll have this to be able to send, I'll upload it to YouTube and then we can send it to whoever wants to watch. We're gonna keep this super short and sweet tonight. But we're so excited that you joined us tonight to just hear us out and listen to a little bit about what made each of us join this opportunity, and kind of what's come from it, what we didn't expect. So myself, Chelsea, and Ashley are all going to talk tonight. So we're gonna each take turns just sharing a little bit about our story. And let's see, who wants to go first? Chelsea, do you want to go first?
Okay. I was like, yeah, I'll go first.
Oh, let me just say real fast. I actually, okay, you gotta be quiet. I met both of these girls through social media. Didn't know either one of actually, I would say 90% of my team, I didn't know any of them. Personally, I met all of them through social media. So it's super cool. I've gained a lot of friendships all over the US and Canada, just because of this opportunity. So it's super awesome. Okay, so Chelsea, she lives in Utah, and she's going to share a little bit about her story, why she joined, and what it's done for her. So Chelsea, take it away.
All right. First of all, my daughter is the exact same way, Allie. She wants to be glued to my side, and so I totally get it.
Yes.
In fact, she was just having a fit, like right before this call, because we were putting her to bed, and she was like, "No, I want to stay with you." So I totally get it.
Yes.
But I'm just going to jump in. It's really simple. I'm going to start by saying that I was an MLM hater, big time hater, because I had already been in a network marketing business before and had gotten burned. I hadn't made a single dollar, and I thought that it was the network marketing industry. I thought that something was wrong. Like with the industry, I didn't think that it was myself. And through this business, I have learned that I was completely wrong. And so I'm very grateful that I was open-minded and gave this a shot. But hey guys, just make sure that you are muted. I don't know, Allie, if you can kind of watch that, because I don't want it to mess up the recording. So before I came across money, like I said, I was an MLM hater and very skeptical. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was super pregnant with my second baby. And I had a little 1.5-year-old at home, and I had been working as a medical assistant, but I was taking time off because I was super pregnant and was about to have a baby. But during that time, I was kind of losing myself because I was becoming so lost in the role of being a mom and a wife. And I was dealing with postpartum depression, anxiety, all of the things. And so I was really struggling, and I wasn't able to contribute financially to my family. And I was getting a lot more anxiety because I was dealing with the very real possibility of having to go back to work after my second baby was born, really soon after my second baby was born. And so I was getting a lot of anxiety. And so I was looking for something that would help me be able to make money from home. And that's when I started to look. And on social media, I started to see Allie's posts about Monat. And I started to see the before and after pictures of these beautiful hair transformations. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try it. So I requested samples from her. Didn't love it the first time, but I was like, I don't have anything to lose. My hair's already crap. So I might as well give it a second go. So I washed my hair again. This time I washed it correctly. And you guys, I fell in love with the products, and I started asking her a million questions. And the more questions I asked her, the more interested I became in the business side of Monat. And I realized that it was the answer to my prayers, the answer to what I've been looking for, a way for me to be able to stay home with my babies, contribute financially, give me a purpose outside of being a wife and a mom. And now I have so many friends that I never would have had without this business, a group of ambitious, strong women that help you push you towards your dreams and support you and are there for you. It's not competitive, and I love that about this business, Monat specifically, because with my other direct sales company that I was with, it was not like that. It was very catty, very competitive. People didn't talk to you because they thought that you were going to steal their prospects. It was nuts. But Monat isn't like that. It's like a big family. And I really love that about this business. And you get great hair out of it, you guys. It's a really zero risk opportunity for everybody. If you sign up as a market partner and you decide you don't want to work this business, you still get a killer discount and you get great hair and skin. There's really nothing to lose. So yeah, that's my story. That's really it. I haven't looked back. And like I said, I have the community of friends. I'm able to contribute financially, and I have the time freedom to be able to choose when I want to work this business, and I get to be there with my babies. And my son, you guys, it's going to make me emotional. My little baby, he just barely turned 1 at the end of May, and he just barely took his first steps. And I wasn't there for that. And with my first baby, I was working. And to be able to have this business and be able to be there for that is priceless. You can't put a price on that. And so I would really encourage you guys to just be open-minded with this business opportunity and ask your questions. We're not scary. We're going to give you the nitty-gritty with it, and there's really nothing to lose. So
thank you.
Take it away, Allie.
Thank you. Just to piggyback off you, I have 3 kids, and with my first 2 kids, I went back to work when they were both 2 months old. And that was so hard. And after baby number 3, I didn't want to have to do that again. I didn't want to have to leave my babies again. So that was a huge part of my why. And I'll just go ahead and keep talking since I'm already talking, and then we'll do Ashley after. But my name's Allie Griffith. I live in Colorado Springs, Colorado, originally from Texas, born and raised, transplant to Colorado, still getting used to it. Don't really love it here, but that's okay. That's a story for another day. So yeah, I joined this company just over 3 years ago, and I was previously with a different MLM company, and thought it was great in the moment, even though I was only making enough to maybe cover gas every month. I still thought it was the best and didn't want to leave it. However, you guys, this opportunity, like, truthfully doesn't even compare. I was with that company for 1.5 years, and my very first month in this company was a game changer. Just a little backstory. I had baby number 3. Life became very hard. I became a little bit depressed, wasn't taking care of myself, was, passing out from not taking care of my own body, and was just stressed out. And the thought of having to go back to work as a dental hygienist 3 days a week was adding more stress to my life, because how do you juggle 3 kids and a job and whatnot? My dream has always been to stay home with my kids, raise my kids, be there for all the exciting moments that happen. And so I decided, you know what? I have got to find an at-home job, whatever it is. Doesn't even have to be MLM, but I have to find an at-home job that can somewhat, maybe not replace my dental hygiene income, but be good enough to quit my dental hygiene job. Because as a dental hygienist, I went into the field because the pay is really good. It's really good. So it's hard to find something that matches that. I did some research on Google and ran across Monat 3 years ago. Was very interested in it because of the products at first. It was hair care. I had never seen another company that offered solely anti-aging hair care. And the before and afters I was seeing blew my mind, to be honest. And so I wanted to try them. My hair was in really bad shape. As a blonde, we bleach our hair, we use heat tools. I lived in Texas, and my hair was, used to humidity and moisture, and moving up to Colorado, it's very dry. So all of that moisture was stripped out of my hair, and I was still bleaching and using hot tools, and my hair was just fried and damaged, and I really needed the products. So, but more than the products, I really needed an opportunity to stay at home. So I decided to join. You guys, there is never the perfect time to join an opportunity, like in the moment, I almost didn't join because of the money. Okay. And truth be told, that is when you need to join the most, is because you need an extra stream of income. And the good thing is this, and I didn't realize this before I joined, is this company has an amazing compensation plan to where you can make your money back on that product pack so fast. And I honestly didn't realize that. I thought it was going to be just like the other company I was in. Just to tell you guys, like, I joined like the end of February 2017, and in my very first month, which is March 2017, I more than matched my dental hygiene income in my very first month. So that just shows you the possibilities, that the compensation plan is incredible. So I was actually able to go down to just 1 day a week in hygiene within 3 months of being with this company. I didn't want to give up dental hygiene, but it took a lot of pressure off of our shoulders, so I felt comfortable with staying home. I earned a Cadillac, so you can pick out a white Cadillac of your choice when you get to the middle of our compensation plan. And I started earning that month 4 in the company. Picked it up 6 months in, which truthfully, that was never on my radar when I joined. I just wanted to be able to bring in $1,000 a month to help my family. So I kept running with it, and it has been life-changing for our family. I am still in 3.5 almost, I guess, almost, not quite. My husband makes fun of me all the time because I'm an exaggerator on time. And it has been, so I joined February of 2017. So it's been just barely over a year. Anyways, it has been life-changing for our family. I, during quarantine, realized how important it is to have a side income that can become your full-time income. Because if I had stuck with dental hygiene and not hopped out of my comfort zone and done something like this, I would have been out of a job for 2.5 months because of quarantine. My office just barely opened back up. And I thought dental hygiene was a necessity. You know, you think your job is a necessity until something drastic happens. And luckily with Monat, we were able to stay open through all of this because these products are a necessity. They're self-care products. And that's incredible. I joined because this opportunity gave me a chance to stay home with my kids, and it has. What I didn't realize would come along with it is the sense of community. The culture that this company is really my favorite part. I've gained a community of women that are my closest friends, some of my closest friends, and we get to see each other multiple times a year on different trips and all kinds of stuff. So I'll just say this opportunity has helped me come from depression to happiness because of the people it's brought into my life. So that's kind of my story on why I decided to jump and push myself out of my comfort zone, what it's changed my life into in the past 3 years. And I'm just so grateful that I didn't hold myself back 3 years ago. So that is my story. And then Ashley is another girl on my team. She lives in, around Austin, Texas, right?
Yep.
Like one of my favorite areas. They have the best lakes. And again, I didn't know Ashley before this opportunity. She's actually way down in my downline. But that's the great thing about this is everyone that's here, that's a market partner, we don't just care about the people that are directly under us. Everyone matters. And so I've gained a close relationship with Ashley, and I'm excited for you guys to hear her story. It's a little bit different, and I really love it. So Ashley, let's hear your story.
All right, we'll take it away. Like Allie said, my name is Ashley, and I live right outside of Austin, Texas, right by Lake Travis, if you know the Austin area. My story with Monat is a little bit different than Allie and Chelsea's. I was not looking for a side income. I have never been part of a network marketing group before. All I never heard about them was my husband's very negative view about them. All growing up, his mom had done 1,000 different ones and she never made money. And so all growing up, that's what he dealt with. And so like, I would always hear that from him if an opportunity would come by. And so it was never something that I had been a part of. But anyways, so like November, December 2017, one night, kind of like this, instead of being on a call like this, I was just scrolling Facebook. And one of my friends posted a picture of this magic shampoo that caused your hair to grow. And so I messaged her and I decided to buy my husband that magic shampoo for his Christmas present. I get a lot of looks like, you bought your husband hair growth shampoo for Christmas. I sure did. So the year before, I had bought him a record player and it was still sitting in a box. So I thought, at least he'll use shampoo. He might not be happy about it, but he'll use the shampoo. And I like a good discount. I'm the girl that if you go to like TJ Maxx or Marshalls and you find a shirt for $2, you're like winning. That's totally me. So I signed up as a VIP, even though honestly, guys, I didn't know anything about the products except this one picture that my friend posted. I signed up as a VIP because I thought if anything, I'll at least make 3 orders and be done with it. I had no expectations of how it was going to go. Okay. So I signed up as a VIP, got the 15% off. It was then when we did systems, so ordered him the Intense Repair shampoo and treatment spray, and then it came with a free Just For You item. I was buying salon products from the salon I went to, was happy with them, thought my hair was decent. Like Allie mentioned, humidity in Texas is crazy, especially if you have curly hair. So I thought my hair was honestly the best it was ever going to get, being a curly haired girl in Texas. gave my husband that for Christmas. I didn't even think about it again. I might have started using what the free product was. I know at some point we got a clarifying shampoo, so I might have just thrown that into my routine. I don't even know. Like I said, I was not using it. My husband was using it. Didn't even think about it. 6 weeks later, he says, I need to order more shampoo. And I was like, what? Like, it just like blew me away. And anyways, so he was starting to get little growths of hair. And he was like, yeah, I think this is working. I want to order more. So I was like, yeah, I did good with present. So I messaged my friend who I bought it from before, and she talked to me about the difference between being a VIP and a market partner. And I was like, I am not a seller. I am not going to sell things. I guess I should say, for those that don't know, most of you don't, I have a normal job. I work at a high school here in Austin with special education. So I was not looking to do anything on the side. I had all my husband's preconceived notions about what an MLM was. I was like, I'm not going to sell, but I love a discount. So I agreed to sign up as a market partner. One, you got a product pack at a really great discount, and there was no commitment after that. You didn't have to continue doing flex ships. You don't have to sell. You don't have to have a sales quota. So I was like, okay, my husband's opinion of network marketing isn't the best, but this doesn't really sound like that kind of thing. Like, no one's going to force me to buy stuff every month. So I agreed to do that with her, signed up as a market partner. And then almost like a week later, I don't even know if the kit had come in yet. And you guys, at this point, I'm still using the salon products, right? Not right now, but like, 2.5 years ago, I was still using the salon products and thinking, whatever. We went to one of my friend's birthday parties. She was turning 40. It was a bunch of people at a bar. And one of my coworkers walked straight across the room to my husband and says, what are you doing to your hair? And he was like, what do you mean? She was like, you have hair. Jason, you're bald and you have hair. And he was like, oh, Ashley's selling this magic shampoo. And you guys, like, it still gives me chills 2.5 years later. She looks right at me and she says, are you selling Monat? And I said, yes. And I said, well, I mean, I can sell it, but I'm not a seller. I'm not going to sell it to you. And she said, and I did not know this about her. She said, I wear a wig. I have hair, but my hair is so thin, I have to wear a wig. I've read about Monat. I just haven't been able to find where to buy it. Can I buy it from you? And I said, I guess you can, but I'm not really going to sell it. You guys, by the end of that weekend, I had earned my product kit money back. I double ranked that month. Monat has something called Smart Start. Your first 3 months, you get paid insane bonuses. Just a month later was spring break. We had gone to California. We were at Disneyland, and I told Allie this before. So now I have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old, but at the time, they were younger. And so I was holding my youngest daughter, who was 3 at the time, when my husband took my oldest daughter on the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad ride. And while she was taking a nap and in the stroller, and I was scrolling my phone, and I got my first bonus check for Monat, you guys, it was $987. And my husband got off of the ride, and I showed him my phone, and he was like, maybe this isn't like what my mom did. No, it's not. It's not at all like what your mom did. It's totally different. Once I got the product pack, I started using all the products, never looked back. I now have almost every product. We mix and match. My entire family uses it. And just to throw in real quick, because pretty long-winded, but my hairstylist worked at the salon with those products and since left and opened her own salon. And she was a skeptic about Monat. Some people in the styling world are. I think they've been taught that Paul Mitchell and a lot of things are really good. But after seeing my hair for 2.5 years, she was a total convert. And now she only uses Monat on herself and on her clients. So I just feel like that's a really great story all around. And within so I signed up in February of 2018. Monat launched where you could earn going to Vegas for a reunion trip starting in August that year. I earned that trip. It was my first trip just a few months in. I earned that trip. That's when I met Allie for the first time. I earned Vegas again when we can ever get back there. I'm excited to see all of you guys. But so my story's a little different, but fell in love with the products and have never looked back either.
Love it. Both of your stories made me want to cry. They're so good. And that's the coolest thing, is that not only is it helping people maybe get in that vehicle that gives them the freedom, financial freedom and time freedom, but it's helping people that are struggling with hair, maybe hair loss. And like your friend that you didn't even know she was wearing a wig, to be able to help people gain hair that they've never had before, that's the biggest blessing. And that is why I love being a part of this opportunity. And I you know, I joined with very low expectations. And I'm sure all the market partners on this call can vouch that their mindset has been changed since they joined, because this business is unlike any other network marketing company out there. I will say, like, my first company that I was a part of, it was makeup, and I ranked up 2 times in the company over a 1.5-year span, and my rank up paycheck, so when, you know, you're supposed to get like a promotion, was $60. That was the difference in pay, was $60. And with Monat, my rank up bonuses in my first month, just the bonuses, the other company didn't have bonuses, was almost $1,000 in rank up bonuses. And just like Ashley said, I remember getting my first paycheck and it didn't even seem real. I thought it was a mistake because I didn't think this was possible. I didn't think MLM companies were real in making money. I was very skeptical about the whole thing. And truth be told, I think most of us probably were very, at least I can say for myself, introverted, maybe don't like to put ourselves out on social media. And that's a big thing that held me back to joining, is I didn't think that I could do what other people do, put myself out there. And I will say 3 years later, it is still somewhat a struggle to put myself out there because I am very shy, and I still care about what people will think, and it's something I have to push through. But I have greatly improved on that, and I'm so grateful for that. So like I was saying earlier, there's really not a good time to join. You just have to jump and push the fears aside and do it. I wish that I had learned about this company earlier. I mean, if I would have joined when they first opened in October of 2014, that was right after I graduated dental hygiene school. Oh my gosh, like I can't even imagine. I just wish someone would have told me sooner. And every single market partner on here will say the same thing. So anyways, I'm just so grateful for this opportunity, for all these friends that I've gained. Yeah, and if you have, guys, we're done. This is the end of the call. If you guys that are on here that are thinking about joining, reach out to the market partner that sent you. Ask whatever questions you need to. We will not pressure you into this at all. And that is another thing that I love about this company, is it's not meeting quotas every month. There is no website fees. There is no monthly minimums that you have to spend. It is risk-free, and I love that about this company. So if you have any questions at all, please reach out to the market partner that sent you the link and ask whatever questions you may have. So thanks for hopping on, you guys, tonight. We will do more opportunity calls later, but this is it for now. So I hope you guys have a great, Tuesday evening. I lose track of time nowadays. But thanks for hopping on, and have a great evening, guys.